You can talk to my kids about gender when I can talk to your kids about Jesus. And until that playing field is level, sit down.
You might want to actually buckle up for this one, because the ride through the Utopia today will be a rough one. I don't think I'll ever get over the incredibly idiotic and unbelievably asinine things these people say. This is my 4th time traveling to this world, and I gotta tell y'all, it amazes me at how much craziness actually comes out of these people. If you are new here, make sure you hold on tight as we travel into conservative TikTok, the Utopia of Contradictions. Let's not waste any more time. Hold on to your asses.
Hey guys, I think it's about time that I really come out and be honest with you all. I now identify as a non-binary amosexual, and my pronouns are American. I hope you all understand and respect my decision. Trump 2024.
Oh, holy hell! When did Elvira become a Trumper? And your lip syncing is completely off, just to point that out. I gotta tell you, Cupcake, I know for a fact that you don't know this, but these people that you're bootlicking, they don't like you either. They find you weird, bizarre, different. These people don't like different. They make laws against anyone that's not following the norm, not following the status quo. So good luck on that side, because when you actually open your eyes and realize this, you're always gonna remain in the dark. And that's not a double entendre, referring to your Gothic look. I used to be Gothic, so trust me, they don't care about you. Oh, and Trump isn't winning the primary in 2024. Stop with the delusion, man. Dude's about to go to jail.
My chalky milk.
Don't you touch my jockey milk.
It's mine.
Who did she vote for? Who did she vote for?
Come on.
Who did you vote for? Why am I even asking? I know who you voted for.
In the failing New York Times by an anonymous, anonymous.
But let me show you who Meat Boy, aka Modern Republican, really is.
That clump of cells is called a fetus, which by fact is a human baby, and that human baby could be a female. The argument is very much a contradiction in regard to protecting women. The right for a woman to choose to have an abortion is also the right for a woman to choose if another female should live or die. So how exactly is a female being terminated from life protecting women?
The clump of cells is not a baby. Does this look like a baby to you? It doesn't. And yes, you are right. That clump of cells does start off with the X chromosome. But I find it hilarious that you love praising and protecting the non-thinking, no thought having, no thought creating woman inside the living woman that you all love to hate. The contradiction here runs deep, son. This is a pure fallacy, an error in your thinking, Cupcake. You're contradicting yourself so hard. It is laughable that you even put this on the internet. Life on its own means nothing. You people have come to the conclusion that life is this precious thing. When I hate to break it to you, sweetie, the universe doesn't care about you. Doesn't care about you or your life. So why would it care about an unborn parasite? The parasite that you are referring to does have a heartbeat, and yes, it is alive. But until it starts forming consciousness, thoughts, it is a parasite. And the person that has consciousness, that understands, that creates thoughts, that person can choose to do whatever they want with the parasite that's been placed in their body. I don't care how it got there. I don't care. It's none of my business, and it's definitely none of your business either. But if you want to find out the actual truth why they want to get rid of abortions in the United States, then watch my video right here.
It's like I've said before, you're either an American or you're a Democrat, because you sure as can't be both.
As someone that's not a Democrat, I gotta ask, why do Republicans rely on calling Democrats not Americans? From my studies in American history, I gotta tell you, Republicans and conservatives, most of the things that you're enjoying in life today, all the government programs that you enjoy that most of you use, were made by Democrats. That's a fact. And bet money that this woman is either on welfare, food stamps, Social Security, SSI, Medicare, Medicaid, because that lipstick looks like it was bought at the Dollar Tree. Oh, and those programs that I just listed were all pushed through and passed by the Democrats. So I don't get your statement.
For those of you who don't think that gender matters, I want you to go buy a rooster for eggs and a bull for milk. Then you'll soon learn that God actually knew what he was doing.
God? You think you got him with that? The hypocritical, contradictive spores are heavy today, man. Okay, let's break this down for you. What you're referring to is sex. Gender and sex are oil and water. As gender is, and I'm gonna quote the Canadian Institute of Health, sex is usually categorized as female or male, but there is a variation in the biological attributes. Gender refers to the socially constructed roles, behaviors, expressions, and identities of girls, women, boys, men, and gender-diverse people. Do you get it now?
Am I getting through to you at all?
You can talk to my kids about gender when I can talk to your kids about Jesus. And until that playing field is level, sit down.
Until you can prove that Jesus wasn't a fictional character, which he was, I will make sure that people get voted into our school systems that will teach your children the truth.
So Joe Biden says that the MAGA supporters, the MAGA crowd in general, is the most extreme political organization in the history of America. Interesting take here, considering the fact that the political organization that you are currently a part of was an organization that applauded people for causing billions and billions of dollars in property damage in the wake of racial riots, just because the riots were in the name of equity.
Dude, you're releasing too many spores. You need to calm your This is purely propaganda, my friends. Pure propaganda. The Black Lives Matter protests started off peaceful, but until white nationalists infiltrated those peaceful protests and started creating damage, you'd notice if you take 2 seconds of your time and Google this. Take the thing that you're filming on right now and utilize it for something real.
You're the political organization that instituted a department, essentially a Department of Truth and Justice, a disinformation board, to make sure that differing opinions could not be heard and not allowed to have widespread reach. You're the same political organization that tried to silence Joe Rogan, that wants to put more restrictions on what people can say online and in general. And you're telling me that the MAGA crowd, those pesky Trump supporters in the red hats, are the most extreme political organization in history.
Joe Rogan was literally spewing disinformation about a lethal virus that was unaliving millions of people. Are you dead ass, bro? Anyone that is saying wrong information about something that is affecting everyone needs to be silenced. Because if people are dying because of your disinformation, you need to be stopped. Just like Joe Rogan should have been stopped.
If you want a visual representation of left-wing parties these days, it is a pink-haired university student majoring in gender studies who has never worked a day in their lives and just read the Communist Manifesto while high on pot brownies.
If you would like a visual representation of the right-wing party, it's a beer-gut-rockin' toothless wonder that can hardly put 3 sentences together, combing their 3 little hairs that they have on the back of their head, with a large F-150 truck that makes 99% of the general public understand exactly how small their other head is.
The Biden administration has been shipping pallets of formula to migrant holding facilities on the border of Mexico. So cool. Okay, we're gonna send formula to the migrants, the illegals, and not let our children have any? Sounds about right.
Wait, since when do you people actually care about children? And why are you mad that they're feeding migrant children? They're still children. Why do you people pick and choose? Kids are kids. And you splatter this smirk on your face like you think you did something there. No, you just made a public video praising one set of kids, white kids, and demonizing the other set of kids. Just because they're not from this country? You guys' priorities are unbelievably flawed. My God.
If you don't like abortions, don't get one. Mind your own business. Oh, well, yeah, if that's the case, if you don't like guns, don't get a gun. If you don't want to get pregnant, don't have sex in the first place. The right for life triumphs bodily autonomy.
As an editor that edits videos and audio all the time, I gotta tell you, your music is too damn loud. Look, I know you're trying to get a dramatic point here, but turn the motherfucker down. Make it subtle so you can achieve that emotion. Damn, man, your mix is so you threw me off guard. Okay, don't want abortions? Don't get one. Alright, don't like guns? Don't get one. Are you comparing gun rights to bodily autonomy? And while we're on bodily autonomy, life will never trump bodily autonomy, as there would be no life without the freedom to bodily autonomy. Have a nice day. Check out another episode of the Utopia of Contradictions right here, my friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. And if you can, please support the channel on Patreon. Help me keep this going. Help support a dream. Get early access, private Discord, private lives, private podcasts, and much more. I'll leave that link in the card and in the description below. And I will see you guys later.